Hey guys, Jarek here, going to be doing some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This time we're playing some free-for-all on the map Carrier, and let me go ahead and show you my loadout. So I'm using an SMR with fast mag and an ACOG sight. My secondary is the Executioner, the 28 gauge revolver, with a long barrel. My perks are Hardline, Toughness, and Engineer. So the SMR, what is there to say about it? Well, it is an assault rifle, and within its respected counterparts of the assault rifles is, say, the FAL and the XM8. So it's a medium to long-range assault rifle, and it works best on maps like Carrier. Now it's semi-automatic, however you can get an attachment, Call of Duty logic, you can get an attachment to turn this into full auto, but the fire rate does actually slow down. You can actually shoot it faster on semi-automatic than you can with the full auto attachment. Am I the only person that just finds it incredibly funny that you need to put an attachment on your gun to turn it full auto? Like, games have been doing that for a very, very long time, where you can simply turn it from semi to full auto. You know, how guns actually work, but hey, I guess that's Call of Duty logic for you. Anyway, SMR. So one thing you definitely need with this SMR is fast mag. For some reason, without fast mag, when you reload this gun, it takes forever. You just want to reload your gun. Your character's going, hey, cool, you want to reload? Let me show you how I can flip this magazine around and take a very long time, resulting in you getting killed. So you definitely need fast mag. And you don't necessarily need an ACOG. The sights work very, very well, but I don't know, something about the sights throws me off. The ACOG just helps for me a lot, but alternatively you can use a quick draw handle, but in my experience this is the only gun where you haven't really needed a quick draw handle. It just plain works. Maybe it's because whenever I get up close, I always switch over to my 28 gauge revolver, and then that just works up close and I don't really need to be able to aim very quickly. Just like that. I love this thing so much. You put a long barrel on that thing and it destroys people. And that's just bad timing. Turn the corner to someone turns the corner right after I get done throwing a hunter killer. So kill streaks, what am I using? I'm using a hunter killer, a lightning strike, and a dragonfire. Pretty normal setup for me. Although, as I did say in the last video, I have changed out the hunter killer for a cluster bomb, which seems to be very inconsistent. You do have the opportunity to get multi-kills with the cluster bomb, but it usually doesn't work in my favor. I will drop a cluster bomb right on 5 people, and I won't get a single kill out of it. That's just how it works for me. It's actually kind of frustrating. But you can get multi-kills with it. It's kind of effective, depending on whether your luck is good or not. Given the fact that it's Call of Duty, I don't think anyone's luck is actually good. Usually you just kind of get screwed in the worst way possible, get mad, and then you rage quit out. Especially when you get shot over and over again by shotguns. Anyway. So, the kill streaks, I have noticed that they changed the way kill streaks work a little bit. Kill streaks actually do count towards your other kill streaks, which they didn't do in Black Ops 1, but they always have in Modern Warfare. I hated that in Modern Warfare 3. I found it very cheap and very annoying. But in Black Ops 2, I'm very indifferent about that. The reason being is that the kill streaks, oh, good hit detection right there, Call of Duty. Go ahead and fuck yourself. Hard. I didn't even get a hit marker out of that. That's some heavy bullshit. What was I even saying? All that rage just made me totally forget what I was talking about. Right. The kill streaks, I actually don't mind them that much, because none of these kill streaks seem... Well, actually, some of them seem very, very overpowered, but they're way up there. You have to stay alive for, you know, to get 20 kills in a row. And it's not impossible, but when the maps are all shrunk down and it's all faster paced and whatnot, which, again, I kind of hate all the maps are smaller, it definitely makes it a little bit harder. And what the fuck... Serene out of nowhere? What? I didn't even get that kill, and then he kills me. Alright then. Anywho, as I was saying, the maps are a lot smaller, and I've said this over and over and over again, but I really do hate how all the maps are so small, because it caters so much to, 1, spawning right in front of someone and dying over and over. 2, SMGs and shotguns are... I'm not going to say SMGs are overpowered, but shotguns are definitely overpowered because the size of the maps are so damn small. And 3, it leaves less... well, skill. I don't want to say skill and Call of Duty in the same sentence, because that kind of is an oxymoron, but you can't really flank people or go around people anymore. You can't outsmart your opponent. It becomes a up-close spam fest, and it's almost entirely luck to see who gets more kills. And, you know, I prefer... people on both sides. There's nothing I could have done then. But yeah, I actually kind of like this map, and I prefer maps like this that are more open. There's a lot more space. I mean, compare most of the maps in Black Ops 2 to a Black Ops 1 map, say, Grid. Let's take an example there. Grid was much, much larger than any of the Black Ops 2 maps, so I really hope the DLC will actually bring out bigger maps, because if they don't, I'll be kind of disappointed, and, you know, I'm almost afraid to see that Treyarch might be going down the same way that Infinity Ward did, and what do I mean by that? Well, I think Activision is really starting to shove themselves onto Treyarch now. Infinity Ward at one point was the A-team. They were the better team. They were better than Treyarch back in the COD 4 days. You know, they had some sort of... They had more freedom. They could do what they want. Activision wasn't really telling them you need to do this. They could be as innovative as they want. I'm not going to say they were the most innovative people in the world. They really weren't, but they did make some big changes between previous Call of Duty games and Call of Duty 4. And then slowly over time, the teams started getting split up. Activision started pretty much forcing them to try to make the gameplay faster and faster every single release, which is a little annoying. And after Modern Warfare 3 came out, I think it was pretty much well established that... Oh, that's some heavy bullshit right there. Could have killed that guy. But after Modern Warfare 3 came out, I think it was pretty well established that this is not the same Infinity Ward, and Treyarch is now the A-team. They have taken over. And I'm afraid to see, or at least I'm afraid, and I hope I don't see, that Activision may be doing the same thing to Treyarch. Because Treyarch does make some pretty decent games, but seeing the vast difference between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, it doesn't seem like they have as much freedom as they did. Now, they did change up the way things work in Call of Duty, but it's really, let's be honest, it's not a massive change. This is the same Call of Duty we played time and time again with a different loadout system that is still similar to the last one. And everything is shrunk down and everything's faster paced, and we've seen that trend before. So hopefully we won't be seeing the same thing happen to Treyarch. I really hope that won't be the case. But if it is, you know, I'll hate Activision and resent them more than I already do. But it's not a gigantic loss for me, I guess you can say. It's Call of Duty. I'm not a gigantic COD fan. I'll just be completely honest about that. It's, you know, I've played the same game year in and year out. Made plenty of videos on the same game. But, yeah, I won't be killing myself because Treyarch has been destroyed like Infinity Ward was. Anyway, that was the final kill cam. Got it with the 28 gauge. I love this shotgun so much. This is a very, very bad day. For him, anyway. Good day for me. As soon as that jelly gets done rolling out of my eyes. Anyway, I went 30 and 8. Somehow didn't get any of my higher kill streaks, even though I went 38. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, there's some free-for-all. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.